This is one of those things that have happened a million times on the platform. So I said if something happens twice or 3 times, I'm going to talk about it, just so that others can learn about it in case, it's something that's useful to them. So at a point in time in VIP membership, you can change pictures, you can exchange pictures with your possible matches. So it's happened both ways. We've had a guy do this and we've had a lady do this. So recently it was with the lady, and she sent pictures that were not like the best in her opinion and in our opinion as well, because when you take a good picture and you can do better. So we're like, can you send us more pictures? We can choose on your behalf, or for you. And she's like, no, she likes pictures like this so the person can see her in a real element and this and that. And we're like, yes, we get that, but we want to send a variety of pictures where you look like your best and where you look at your worst, makeup, no makeup, just a variety of pictures, as opposed to you just giving us one type. So we gave our advice. Obviously we would advise you, but we can't force you to do anything, obviously. So we did advise that this might reduce your chances of getting those particular matches you want, because the particular people you might want, and this might reduce those chances. And she's like, well, they don't like me like this, then the usual. So at the end of the day, it did reduce her chances. So she had some matches, but not the types she wanted or the number that she wanted. So she was like, yeah, so can I change my pictures now? I'm like, well, we did advise that first, right? And then what is the basis on which you're choosing these matches? Because she had a couple of matches. It's like she doesn't like the pictures of the guys. And I'm like, the same way you don't like the picture of the guys is the same way they didn't like the picture that you sent. So people are not, I wouldn't say superficial, but your picture does matter. When they say, lead with your best foot, like put your best foot forward, it means in every aspect. Your pictures, what you say, what you put out there, basically it's everything. So I'm like, what if these guys as well, they're like you? Because her reason was that I'd rather put these pictures out there that are not so nice, so that when the guy meets me in person, he's like, your pictures don't do you justice. And we'll get situations like that when you go on dates, when the person is like, oh, your pictures don't do you justice, like, look way better. If you're thinking, oh, I want him to meet me and be like, oh, your picture doesn't do you justice, what if you never get to meet? Because the people you're wanting this from, they never match you based on that picture you put out there. It means that compliment will never come, right? And basically I told her as well that, what if these guys are also doing the same thing? So these guys you're judging based on, oh, I don't like their picture. What if he's doing the same thing? What if to him, this is like a regular picture and he wants you, when you see him on a date, to be like, ooh, your pictures don't do you justice, you look good. But then you didn't pick him based on that. So that's exactly what would happen in your case as well. So don't try to be modest, quote unquote modest, hoping that when they see you, they'll be blown away, because you might not get to that point where they actually see you to be blown away. So you put your best foot forward, your best pictures, your best attitude, your best, everything.